Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. We're caught in a pincer attack after opening the mysterious door. Reinforcements flooded in, and now we face fights in just a small corridor with two troops to defeat over here and then a defense to set up for those coming from behind. We look to see what we can do, how we can set this up, how we can make it work in our favor. How many other words can I use to describe what we need to do? Well, that said, I'm thinking of moving around the back here to start the damage on this guy over here. Let's do a little bit here. Well, 19 is not just a little bit. And I think as well, with this experience what it is, for him to level up on top of that. Oh, I don't want you to keep taking more damage, sir. I'm worried about the spellcaster below, though his accuracy is low. Strength, speed, luck, and defense. It wouldn't surprise me if he'd capped some stats by now. Oh yeah, strength, skill, and speed. So supposedly at this point is the time to use battle experience on a character, because he could gain in speed, luck, and res, because it definitely raises free stats and free stats only or something, so it could raise his mag. But it would definitely guarantee free stats for, you know, good stats. So maybe that's something I want to do. Raise up that res level a little bit more. Right, Mr. Guy over here, which I could nuke down upon if I really wanted to. Do a little bit of damage. You can see his hit chance is fairly low on us. But first of all, let's get Jill to just, well, give this guy a little love bite, tap, whatever you want to call it. Looks more like the dragon biting than Jill attacking after all. Nearly levels up from that one. And then we have ourselves one archer to take care of. Let's put you near the edge. It does put you in range of Mr. Fire Guy, but that's not... I think Thunder's your weakness as a whole, isn't it? Or is your affinity Thunder? I'm confused. I think it's Thunder. Or wind, because she's flying, one of the two. But we just have one more person to put a little tap onto. Would Fiona like to step up and give it a go? Or will the overall danger here be too much? Well, you can hit that guy, and the overall danger here would be far too much for Fiona to stand up against. So, we move Micaiah. I guess it's time for you to do another little love tap. Or, well, a big elite spell. Over to him. Make sure he doesn't exist. Make sure he can't knock Jill out of the sky. I don't even know if his positioning meant he could even shoot someone. Maybe I should have checked that first. Micaiah doesn't mind the experience though, however. And the answer to that is yes. He could have shot Nolan. He could have shot Alan. We don't want those things happening now, do we? So, let us move yet again. For the defensive lines keep on changing. Fiona will move to over here. In the meantime, Malin will now move to be the other part of the defensive line with Soph. Volok can get in the meantime. In fact, I may as well just put Volok here. He'll take some more hits, but the reasoning behind it is that I can now get a heal on him. And then heal him after the fact as well. Vika, you probably are best moving around all the way. And so whenever turn ends, what will the spellcaster do? Well, we know that it's either going to be Soph or Volok being attacked. Is Soph getting the experience other than Morlin? But Morlin won't be attacked because, man, he too strong. He too strong, man. Which means that Soph is the challenger. And that is another KO with the Iron Dagger versus the card. A little bit more damage there. Soph, stop stealing the experience! So you see me trying to valiantly get experience over to other guys. Now this is what I expected, a bit more of. We did defensively rid ourselves of two more. So we are fine for the time being. Soph, the other person to dodge. Oh, Soph! You failed me! Right, and now the next line for us to challenge, of course. The advancing troops over this way. Right, going for Jill. With fire is not that great an idea. Also, the fact that Jill can move up and down those alleyways quite easily might mean that you don't enjoy what's coming. Especially because I've got so much of a better hit chance for you. So much better. Do you know what? I may as well just take it in 2 turns. I don't know if he'll climb up to try and get me or not. Yeah, he's not getting me. Jill levels up. Skill, luck, and res, mainly because we're facing someone that needs a bit of res at the moment, eh? So I'll just keep you there. I don't know if you're going to climb up or not at this rate. I may as well just move off with Iran again. Especially because that puts me quite a bit nearer to Laura, who is definitely going to need to get a heal on him. Our strongest defensive friend. Right. So we have Fiona, the amazing, who can't do much, but can hit this guy for 8 if we can get the damage onto him in the first place. Mind you, I don't think we're going to be able to get the positioning for you to do just that. Essentially, we need to work on taking one of these guys down. Now, we got the Iron Dagger, will definitely take him out. The card will definitely take him out. Do they have any items to steal? They have items of steel. Yes, where to get the experience onto these guys at? Probably best then using Edward, first of all, to take out the front row one. The reason for that is we get ourselves a bit more positioning points, of course, and a bit more experience on a lower experience member. Right, we still have to guard this way, of which Soph will probably be the best candidate yet again. Following up with Micaiah, of course. Now, is that only 1 javelin or 2 javelins? 2 javelins. If they weren't javelin guys, we'd be a lot better off. All the same, we can definitely get someone up now. Through the entire row of everyone. Get some attack damage onto him, but what about you, sir? Definitely a KO. Micaiah can get within a range, but this isn't going to work out if we want damage going on. Or something for Fiona to pick up scraps-wise. We can pretty much just kill him a different way, or kill him again. Those appear to be our options. Let's just take your pick. How do you want to kill him? Meanwhile, defending as well. So to be honest, Soph's going to have to take the stand then. Should I take the true stand, if you know what I mean? We're going to get attacked by 2 guys anyway. And I know we can weather the storm. What happens if I open this door? Are there enemies inside? An allied troop. This isn't a dream. I can really leave this miserable cage? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You've saved my life. Well, I'm glad and all, but how are you going to get out? I've left you in not a very great position, I have to say. Jill needs to open these doors unless someone else has a door key on us at the moment, of which Nolan does, but Nolan is needed to challenge whoever's up here. Malum would smack and take this guy down and snack on him in 2 seconds. And our lady here stands too close to death if she tries to take that challenge upon herself. The only other option is to take Fiona up, hit once, move to the side, and then send someone else in. And then send Micaiah in to get the killing blow. At least that's some attack experience after all. So there's one hit. Of course, Micaiah can't take this guy out in just one blast. Needs... Oh no, can. Or maybe I'll just do that then. Or, no, actually, damage with Nolan is better. Spreading out that damage. No. Nolan needs to open a door. Farney it is. Farney it is. Our Mistress Micaiah is one of our key units for sure. I do like the fact that she's a spellcaster on top of that all, but speed, magic skill, luck, and res. If she can get some doubling power, some doubling potential, that will go so well for us. Right, apart from that, we just need people to leave the doorways. So, here's another one opened. You really came to save us? Thank you! Oh, thank you! You have no idea how scared I've been. I'm so glad I didn't give up. We knew the Maiden of Miracles would free us. Right, that's 2 troops saved. For now. Now comes the trouble, doesn't it? Now really comes the trouble. Soft to survive it all. And the fact that you're challenging me in melee range because I walked up to melee and you can't retreat is a gift. It was the right move to open the door. Now this is the main problem, Mr. Spellcasty Man. Soft is going to dodge it though. Obey me! And of course Soft's going to get nuked by this guy on top of that. I think we're perfectly fine from that one though, don't you? Right, so these guys are going to attempt to flee. Not necessarily what I think is your best option at this point, but still. Right, we have 2 options here. We have the Spellcast Move a Step Up, which is probably a little bit better than my other option. So let's do that. Micaiah, you are just everything. It's just the fact that you didn't need to Farney this guy, so we'll use an L-Light. And then what we could do is we could of course just destroy this guy. And I'm more likely to just take some HP and get everyone ready to just walk through that line. Do you know what I mean? Jill, however, cannot get to attack the guy I want her to. So, with anyone needing extreme healing, no one seems to need it at the moment. I'd say just Micaiah needs a little bit of a top-up. Now, I'm worried about these mages. What I want to do is I want to send Jill down to sort someone out, but I don't want to take the fire damage that comes with it. But to be honest, I'm just better off probably just doing it rather than stalling. So with another door open, we'll save another trooper. Thank you! I'm saved! I couldn't have held on any longer. I'm going to make a run for it. I refuse to die in this pit of despair. I choose to live and return to my family, but stay completely armored while I'm in prison somehow. Why did you not remove their armor? I do not know. Right, so the attacked parties from here. You can jump up and attack Laura if you want to. Well, feel free. Laura's got all the res. She'll be fine. It's just the other troops I need to kind of get into an array of fighting, more or less. So can't go Lagoose just yet. Can only go when you're fully up. Alright. The other option is I can send Aran up a bit. No javelin. I can send her around to here, Iron Lance in hand, because if the mage decides to jump up, you know what'll happen to the mage. The mage will not like that trip. It will not be a good day. I'd love to put Edward here to take this guy down. The problem is that the attacks from over here are too worrisome. To be honest, though, he would actually get out that fine, wouldn't he? Oh no, wait a second. No, he would die. The reason he would die is I'd take out that one. That would be fine. I'd then fight this one. I'd then kill him. If I get hit, I then get javelined or spelled. Which means I cannot move him up where I want to move him up. So, it all leads to that. Fiona can wish to get experience upon a star. It doesn't look like it's happening at this rate. So, you chose to attack me in melee range again. Part of the reason why I never had to attack you in the first place. Alright, a javelin comes over, and will the... Oh my goodness, will the other spellcaster go? Well, I can attack him if I can go into melee range. Will he? Oh my goodness. I could attack from 2 spaces, but if I go near him, I'm likely to die. Let's cast a spell. Oh. Super O. I'm an idiot. Yes, you are. And also my experience. And going to attack Laura. Laura in combat. Gets burned a tiny bit. It's completely fine. Jill's like, you know, I jumped down there to go and fight him. That's completely off the table now, isn't it? Yes, it is. And look, Laura healed up her entire HP! Hooray for Laura! Hooray for Laura! Now, boss guy. We want to seize for victory, but we do have to worry about your overall movement range. In the meantime, though, Mr. Guy is not going to like what's happening here, for I have a pokey thing I want to introduce to him. Aran gets another KO. Right. Now it's just getting to that last prison and sorting it out, because we can't really assault from this side. We kind of have to go from down here and up around. Now, here's 2 schools of thought. These horrible bowmen can attack back to here. I could step forward with Micaiah and easily take the foe. But bad things will happen. So, if that is their overall range, I'm best off... Yes, Laura heal. Level up performance as well, that's all brilliant. Corridors, man! She loves that strength growth, doesn't she? As long as she hits them with her staff, it's fine by me. You waiting, and Micaiah just plucking a nice kill out of the air. In fact, it would probably be better to get the combat experience again. But if the spell people move up to fight, they'll go for soft no matter what. Micaiah is always going to live. Micaiah is built to destroy this boss as well, which is a nice little sign. Alright, so everyone forward. Let's all get in prison together. We like that kind of thing. These guys are running out of that door, which meant there was a good reason for clearing it in the end. So all that time wasted did actually go for something, which is not bad. Mariam, you may as well revert. And our bird lady may as well just get a little bit closer so we can really go for it later. Tormod! You can wait there. Now let's see what the spellcasters choose to do, which is nothing at all. In fact, the boss and his minions hasn't moved. So that's cool. One of our rescued people have managed to escape in the meantime. So this time round we can see that these archers can now actually attack further, and we put Micaiah in a terrible position. But nothing bad came of it, so I'm obviously a genius. Right. We need to see if the archers do anything before we really go anywhere. Now, the best way for us to advance, it seems spellcasters aren't bothering. The best way to advance would probably be fire soft and then replace with Alan at that front line. I don't know. We'll consider our options next episode on Radiant Dawn. Join me then! As we keep on going, though, it's just the boss room to encompass and one prisoner to save. Bye-bye.